Hello everyone and welcome. This is actually the first video I've ever made here on this channel. Really, the way this video started is I've been giving certain people in my database, certain sellers, certain buyers, I give them updates. I give them updates that I pretty much generate and send them out. I do them every once in a while. And more people have actually asked me, why aren't you doing a video update? You know, I'd feel it'd be a little bit more useful. I can quickly grab exactly what I need from the video. And I said, well, you know what? Let me give it a try. So this is my way of providing that. What we're going to be talking about today is going to be a market update from beginning of this year till the current time we are now, being July. And this is going to cover Manatee and Sarasota County as far as what the market's doing, listings. I think the easiest ways to do this is to overlay exactly what I'm talking about here in front of you. And that's what you're able to see now. I don't think you guys want to see me or even the beautiful background that I have, but really this is going to be the best way to digest the information. So just like I said, this is the market update from January to current. One thing I do want to mention with a few of these graphs is July, I wouldn't really take it as a finalized number. We're about halfway through July. So anything you see for July on certain graphs, not only now, but moving forward, they may not be too accurate again, because we're about the halfway point. So that's going to happen for any graph I present in the future videos. Unless it's the end of the month for that month that I'm presenting, then the information is going to be a little bit more accurate. Jumping right on in, so months of inventory. You guys can see here, the numbers all the way on the left are showing how many months of inventory we have, all the way from 0 to 8 months of inventory. And then on the bottom, you're going to see the months from January to current right now. And again, this is covering Manatee in Sarasota County. Yes, there is individual markets that are very unique. So it's not going to cover every single market. Every neighborhood's different, but this will give you a very good ground to where to start. More importantly, to keep a great beat on exactly what the market's doing. So you guys can see end of April to beginning of May is when we really started seeing the inventory increase. So as of right now, the months of inventory were about 7 months worth of inventory. So that's to say, if no more homes came on the market starting today, and we only had what we have currently as far as listings available, it would take about 7 months to sell every single property that's out on the market right now. So as you guys can see, we're entering into a lot more healthier market. What we were experiencing in the past was, it was good and all if you were a seller, not great if you were a buyer, but it wasn't very sustainable, as I think we can all agree on. So the numbers are looking a lot more promising, as you can see here. Moving on to the middle graph, this is the number of listings. So this is the total number of listings. You can see starting from 0 all the way up to 2,500 listings. And then of course, going from January to July. Again, this graph in specifically, don't pay too much attention to July, because again, we're about the halfway point. So these numbers change on a daily basis. And obviously at the end of the month is when you really want to be looking for that specific month of July. After April, May, and June, we really started seeing listings surpass the 2,000 mark. So we still haven't hit 2,500, but as you can see, we're getting pretty close to 2,500 listings available. So that's a good sign. It means there's obviously more inventory available. If you're a buyer, still a great market. If you're a seller, it's still a great market. You know, there's still a lot of buyers out looking for property. More importantly, we have a ton of people moving in from out of state. Now, the last graph I wanted to show is the market overview. This is a great way to get a view of a wider picture, as this covers all these areas, which is my specific MLS coverage. These numbers are showing the activity for the past 7 days in these areas. As you can see, the number of new listings is 5,118. This is the total number of new listings in the past 7 days for my MLS coverage. Now, as far as price increases, there hasn't been many price increases. Right now in this market, the only way generally you see a price increase is if a listing agent accidentally uploaded a listing at the right price. He accidentally put 4 instead of a 3. You know, that's just an example. Is that number for price increase? Yes. You know, some sellers can call the agent and say, you know what, I think you listed it too low, increase the price. Obviously, that can always happen. But one number I really want you guys to take a look at is the price decrease. So this is the amount of listings that are out there, that have been out there, that they decided to decrease the price for whatever reason, whether it's been on the market too long, whether they've been getting lower offers, or maybe they just want to get the property sold so they can get where they really want to be. And by they, I mean the sellers. So this number here is 5,495. So as you guys can see, that's a very big change from the last few months, especially if you guys can remember when homes were going well above asking price. There's a lot more price reductions going on right now. So homes back on the market is 1,441. These are just homes that for whatever reason, maybe the buyer backed out, maybe the seller, couldn't work out something based on the repairs with that buyer. For whatever reason, it was canceled. They're putting it back on the market, trying to find another buyer to come and pick up the property. Next is the number of solds, and this is a very important number. Still, as you can see, it's a very healthy number at 4,123. Expired listings, you're not going to see very many of them. I actually haven't seen many of them for the past year and a half, 2 years. But an expired listing pretty much means for whatever time the seller and the agent agreed to list a home for sale, it didn't sell within that time frame for whatever reason, and it became expired. Next number is pending. So this is another good number. This one and sold are very good numbers. Pending kind of is a way to look at the future. So currently there's 4,823 properties pending. Temporary off market, I really don't pay attention to that. That just means maybe there's a seller that said, told the agent, hey, take the home off the market. I want to do some work to it, or I want to fix whatever these buyers keep telling me is wrong with the home. So generally that's what temporarily off market. It could also be someone got sick, they just want to hold off, or they have a family member visiting, they don't want anybody looking at the property. That could be another reason for that. Withdrawn, kind of like expired, except they just decide to withdraw the property, similar to canceled. Again, withdrawn, canceled, and expireds really don't mean much to me in this market. The real big stuff I look at is new listings, price increase. Back on the market, I don't care much for. Sold and pending. Specifically, sold and pending are very big numbers to look at, especially pending, because it really shows you where we are going in this market. So guys, that's going to be it for this quick update. Again, I try my best not to give my personal opinions. If you want to hear my personal opinion, like I said, shoot me a message, shoot me a text, email, whatever is best for you. And I'd love to give you my personal opinion on where I believe the market is heading. If that's something you guys care to hear, maybe I get enough people requesting that, maybe I'll start doing that in the future videos. But that's going to be it for this week's video, this week's update. Really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, my name's Antonio. If you guys have any questions, feel free to contact me down below. And as always, thank you guys very much for watching. See you guys next time.